Christ almighty, I thought they'd traced the number. I seriously thought Prince Adam's henchmen were phoning me. That's why oh, shit. I'm a wanted man now, mate. They know.
I just, literally, as soon as you said Power Extreme, I just went, yes!
You did. You really did.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. The bit where she says, "What's your name?" I couldn't think of any He-Man character that was.
Taylor was pretty good, and then he said, "Mr. Tyler."
And I said,
"Perfect."
So there must be a Mr. Tyler, but I'm thinking that is Teela's code thing, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
We got.
Just go around saying, "I'm Teela."
That was Prince Adam, wasn't it? Practically.
Do you know what I mean? You've got a Power Extreme from Prince Adam.
I've got a Power Extreme, and you're taking over at 11 o'clock, right?
Yes.
While you're doing that, I'm going to take that sample, unless someone else has capped it.
Yep.
I'll take that sample and I'll cut it, and that's our first one. That's the biggie.
But it's very special. I will try during the 2 hours that I'm on to get one more.
Fantastic. I tell you, now I've got Prince Adam. Is there any chance you could get a Skeletor?
Do you know what? If the people that provided you with Prince Adam can provide me with an equivalent Skeletor, if I can't match Skeletor, we'll at least get Stratos from the University of Wisconsin or wherever it is.
That would be fantastic. But let's do a thing. Who will you introduce yourself as?
Do I have to think about that now?
No, but are you going to use a Tiny Diana Ross charity line?
Of course.
For the tiny children.
This is the Tiny Diana Ross charity, which is Diana Ross charity for tiny children. Or Diana Ross charity for tiny children. I'm worried though, Jim.
Yes.
What does Tiny Diana Ross want with the tiny children?
She just wants them, really. She just wants to keep them, break them.
No,
it's her charity.
What do the children think of it?
What do the children think of it?
Yeah.
Well, that's a very good question. You know what? I think they're very happy.
Excellent.
As am I, my friend.
Alright, well, I will speak to you again at the end of about 1 o'clock.
Fantabuloso. God bless you, son.
Alright, man.
Ta-ra.
Bye.
My hands are still a bit actual shakeage of the hands from that call, because it's a big moment. Prince Adam, for Christ's sake. Prince Adam. He does have the power, you know. Good old Peace is going to try and get Skeletor for you lucky listeners in the next couple of hours and a bit. I'll come back after that and I'll try and get the next one, possibly Beastman. I would like to go at the Mr. Roboto one. The only thing is, if they speak very, very good English, it could make it a bit more difficult to explain ourselves, if you know what I mean. I think Skeletor lives in the US, so good luck, Peace. I think I got away easy there. And so the quest begins to find a Skeletor, or a Skeletor, as rumour has it that may be the alter ego he uses these days. We once again have Prince Adam's Power Extreme, or at least one of his helpers said it for us. Twice! I will cap that, well, I have capped it, and I will edit it, and I will use it as a sample over and over and over again after Peace is finished at 1 o'clock, I believe. I'm so very, very happy. Here's a very, very special bit of music just to boost that search. We are in IRC. Get in IRC if you can. Join us in this hunt for Skeletor. We can do it. And this music will only further us in our quest for the thing that we're doing with the thing. I do believe I do believe that the lovely Peace will be phoning Ike Skelton. And believe you me, if you go to www.house.gov/Skelton, Skelton, Ike Skelton, representing the 4th District of Missouri, there's a picture of the lovely fellow at the top there. It could well be Skeletor. He's fleshed out a bit, but wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? If you've just joined us on UK Nova Radio, which you haven't, because the listener numbers have remained exactly the same, unless 2 of you have left, 2 of you have come in which case the number has remained the same. We have got Prince Adam's seal of approval for our experiment of creating some sort of rip in the space-time continuum to explore strange new... But we got at least the secretary of Prince Adam to say the words power extreme not once but twice, right into the microphone with a little mouth. That was fantastic. Peace is going to try and get Skeletor, Enid Skeletor or something like that, trying to get him to say, or at least one of his aides, because AIDS is also a funny word, face aids. Trying to get him to say power extreme. We have to get 6 of these by the end of the day, and by say 10 p.m. No, say by 9 p.m. tonight, we're going to mix them all together and we're going to play it. And my good baby Jesus in a swinging crib up a tree. It's going to be a treat. Heaven. If you haven't seen it yet, please go into UK Nova forums, go into the UK Nova radio forum, and there's a thread called Grey Skull Class Reunion Progress Report, and it is absolutely fantastic. Yes, I'm going to read it. The aim is to record the immortal Centurion words "Power Extreme" being spoken by the living descendants of the original residents of Eternia. By editing and playing them back together, we hope to cause a quantum portal to open between the UK Nova Radio studios and Eternia, where we'll be able to mine the natural resources of the undeveloped world for Earth's benefit. With your help in IRC, JimJeroo and Peace are tracking the descendants down by the sophisticated technique of looking at their names in the book and phoning them up. And the progress report at the bottom: Prince Adam of Eternia, now part of the Liechtenstein royal family, achieved. Skeletor, now a US congressman. I've got a funny feeling in about an hour or so that one's also going to be achieved. Achieved, the 2 finest words in the English language. Achieved. Achieved.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Paul, also known as Peace. I am here, essentially I'm here for 2 hours, and my sole purpose is to speak to a representative of Congressman Ike Skelton, who is the human current incarnation of Skeletor, who is secretly plotting, by the guise of being a pro-war Democrat senator, to be taking over Liechtenstein and attacking Prince Adam. But we know we can stop that happening if we can get him to say, or one of his representatives, his closest, most trustedest aides, to say the simple words "power extreme" into my telephone, into your ears. Then we've won, essentially. The only thing that can stand in our way is the human earthly flaw of the time zones. It's 5 hours behind in Washington. Somebody can tell me what that means, whilst in terms of what time it is there now, because maths, no chance. Been up since last night. Listened to JimJeroo, covered for JimJeroo, listened to JimJeroo, brain fried, war, lowrider. Everybody excited? I am. Oh, well, that was lovely. Roger Whittaker, thank you. Right, so, I would imagine that this is not going to work just yet, but what we'll do is we'll see whether they've succeeded in making themselves sound non-scary. Okay, so what we're going to do, contact me. Okay, okay, here we go. Okay, so we've got 0, 0, 1, 1, 202, 225, 2876. Let's see what it sounds like.
The you have dialed has not.
Apparently, it's not right. What's the dialing code for the US? 001 202 225. Here we go. Let's see if there's anybody there at this time in the morning. Not even sure I've dialed enough numbers. It's definitely ringing. Haven't they got an answer phone?